What's up, guys? This is Jimmy, also known as Jumanji 1776. I'm a lead trader, operator, co-founder, one of the owners, moderators of Option Goats Trading LLC. We are based out of the state of Wisconsin. That's right, we are a real LLC. Go ahead and hit like and subscribe at the bottom right of the video. Check out some of the other videos that we've had before. If you go back to some of my debit spread and credit spread crash courses, I use those strategies on some of my trades, and also the 50 and 200 SMA SPY video I've made just going off of using just simple moving average. So we're still at 100 subscribers. Again, I just got back from Thanksgiving. You'll probably notice that I mentioned Thanksgiving, and some of the videos I have are back from September. I'm catching up on some of the videos. So this video is for the week of September 26th and October 3rd. So go ahead and just real quick, we are not a professional financial firm. If you're looking for professional financial help, please reach out to a professional licensed financial advisor. Go ahead and hit if you go to our website, optiongoatsllc.com, and you go to the button that says join free right down here, takes you to the Discord that looks just like this. In which case you'd be able to see in the chat with other traders, check out to see what kind of trades I'm looking at based off of some TA that I've had. I'm not going to go over some of the trades I'm currently in right now because I'll go over in future videos. In fact, I'm probably going to knock out 2 or 3 videos today. So first things first, let's make sure, if you use a code, because if you're in the free, you can just use the Gen Chat, but if you pay the $60 per month, you can use a code called Spring30. So it'd be Spring30. Whoops, I spelled it wrong. Spring30, all lowercase. You can use that code for 3 months. It'll give you 3 months pass where you only pay $30 per month, and that way you can use our bot provider via TradeIdix, which is pretty awesome. I'll show a couple things that I'll see in this video as well. Alrighty, so let's go over a couple things. So first things first, let's go over some of the profits. I'm not gonna lie, Rom kind of just crushed it the entire month of September. I was holding my Apple Play. If you watched my previous video, made 200% on the Apple Play. Super happy with that. But let's check out what Rom had for this week. This was the final, actually, you know what, for the week of September 26th and October 3rd, the only thing I had was my Apple spread, which I went over before, but we had 2 of these at 45 average, and then we ended up cashing out for $200 extra. So we were not only able to replicate our money, we were able to double it essentially. So super happy with that play. Going forward, 10-3, Cuzzy made some money here on he's managing his wife's portfolio, and it looks like he has some money in there as well. He's made spread profits, had a diamond hand, but he made some money on that play. So super happy that he made 45% on that trade. Great job there, Cuzzy. Let's check out. I'm gonna get the Hall of Fame done because I know who it is, and I already know what I'm gonna do. Drum roll, please. Brrr. The Hall of Fame winner for the month of September is going to be going to Rom. Rom, this is kind of big because Rom is the first. Oops, that's not the one that I wanted though. Hold on a second. It's this one. Nope, it's not that one either. I know it's in here. I just saw it. There it is. Okay. So let's get this out. Let's get that out. Pull this up. Rom, congratulations. This is kind of big because this is the first time we've ever had a repeat Hall of Fame winner. It's always switched off. It's always been really, I don't know, competitive. And Rom had a banger play in the month of August, and then he had even more of a banger play that he was able to scalp in the month of September. So Rom, you traded SPY, the 385 call. You bought 17 contracts that were worth 18 G's, and you made a 3% scalp and made $600 for yourself. Congratulations, Rom. You won the month of September, and you well deserve the 2-peat winner. Can you make the 3-peat? I have no idea. We'll have to see in the coming videos. But Rom, you're going to have the choice of either a $50 cash prize, or you can get the Option Goats Flare, which we have t-shirts and t-shirts to give for that kind of stuff. So congratulations, Rom, on winning September. I'm going to keep moving forward for the month of September. Let's see, 926 was all Cuzzy. We're pretty much done with that part. So good job there. Again, free signal. So this was where we cashed out the Apple Play, was the week of 926, and we got out of it before 10-3. So super happy with some of those plays. If we go to some of the member trades that we had for that month, Cuzzy, this is where he called the debit spread on SPY, and it looks like he bought 3 of them. Excuse me, sorry, he had 96 shares of VTON that was worth 15 bucks. It was down a little bit, but he still bought it both at an average of 15 that he got on the spreads that he's talking about right here. He bought more shares, showing added more VTGN shares that he had bought on the wife's portfolio. So super happy that he went in on those. Let's see. So, okay, SPY looks like he had 3 SPY. Are those spreads? I think those might be spreads. Yes, they were up 20%. Good job there, Cuzzy. And it looks like we started going down a little bit. And so it looks like he was red on the plate, but then he ended up being 45% and then he also took profit. Good game. GG, Cuzzy. Good job on that one, man. Good job. I love that. Looks like he re-entered into the Tesla. Max loss is 80 bucks, and this was a spread that he's going to be holding for quite some time now. And then it looks like he got back in on a SPY spread. He started out 3% plus on that one, another long play, 27 days of play. I loved it so much that I wanted to make sure I give him a nice shout out for it. Made 7 bucks, 10% on the SPY. If I remember correctly, he's at 12% all month to hold. Good game. SPY spread at 20% right here. And it looks like 80 bucks. He's up 19% and he's still holding that. So good job there, my man. So let's see. So October 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. AES bought a SPY 355 put that he was up 121% on the Friday of the week of 10-3. So nice job there, AES. Nice trades all around, guys. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Okay. All right. So swing trades. So this is what we had for after I got out of the Apple play. Which was this play right here that we made in August. All of September, we were holding. We ended up 200% from that play. So super happy. Accidentally entered a TQQQ spread. And then I immediately got out of it because I realized I didn't do the spread right. TQQQ is not the opposite of QQQ. That's something I had to just keep in mind. It's just a smaller version of it. What I meant to do is buy a call vertical spread on QQQ, buy the 265 call and sell the 266 for 1014. We paid 46 bucks. The chance of profit was 30%, and we had liftoff. And then we ended up being 15% and then 19% coming in later that day. So here it is on the first week of October. We made 46 bucks right there on dividends, and then we made $130 again on the dividends that we had for there. Exit at the QQQ, and then we ended up cutting that QQQ spread. We were down about 15% on it, 20% on it. So we lost about 10 bucks just because it looked like we were back. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Oh, I can't change it. But what I meant to say, let's see, back to break even on the QQQ spread. Hold on a second. I think I meant to say I was out of the TQQQ spread. That's what I meant to say. Back to the break even on the QQQ. So actually we held on to it 21%, then 45%. It looks like we were up 26%. And then it looks like we got out of it when we were, okay, so actually that trade ended up really well. So we ended up 60% on the 265, 266 call. And that was a trade that we had entered later on, and I'm going to mention that out again on the future videos as well, because it'll be in the next couple weeks. I do want to mention on 9:30 and 10:4, 9:30 we added another 100 bucks of SHIB, so our 2600 bucks is now worth 1554. So now we have 137. Just to update, it's November right now. I didn't buy any more SHIB after that, just so you know. We bought 13 more shares of PDT. Let's take a look here. Let this to go away. That away. Okay. So this is what we saw in QQQ, because it looks like we bought the spread right here. Let's see. So spread was on 1011. So 1011 right here. This is where it came down and then popped back up, and it started just going up. And we bought it right at the money. So literally we did it on this day. So as long as it wasn't going to go under the 267, which 3 days later, it just kept going up, and then days after that. So you can imagine we got out with the 60%. We were super happy with that trade. So super happy with that one. Let's check out SHIB for right now. This is going to be more in the future, but I do want to bring it up. Here's SHIB, still low AF right now. just like that. PDT, again, big waves, moving in big waves at least. And I know in previous videos I said I was going to trade PDT. I didn't realize that the I completely forgot that the X dividend day is actually on the 12th every month. So I'm not going to be trading PDT with the new indicator that I have. I'm primarily only going to be using it for XLM, which is stellar lumens, and then SHIB, and then also there's another one I own. Is it Doge? No, it's not Doge. XLM. I can't think of the other one, but it's going to be primarily just SHIB and stellar lumens. So I'm not going to be doing it with the stock because if it does have me sell and then I have to buy back for the X dividend date, I'd rather not have to worry about that, especially if it takes off and then I have to buy it to receive the dividends. Because again, if you're in a stock like this, you're on a set schedule. You always want to get the dividend every month. Every month that goes by that you don't get a dividend, that is going to prolong your goal, and it's just going to prolong the amount that you're trying to get to in the end. So I'm not going to do it PDT as much as I want to, but you know, it is what it is. But so we had the Apple Play. I showed you what the Apple Play looked like when we were up here. We went into here. We shorted it here, and then it popped, and then it was at break even again. Then we shorted again, and then it came down, and then we were able to make the 200% play. So super happy with that play. Right now we do have a buy signal on it. I'm not going to do it on Apple though. I don't think that's a good example. I'm just going to go to a random stock that has a signal right now. But before I do that though, so we went over the long term, bought the stock, now we have a total of 1,819 shares of PDT. So super happy with that. Jim, like what is the, what is the TradeIdix spot? We have these different channels that we use through the TradeIdix. SPY showing spike in social media activity, giving the stock, and also the day and hour when that happens, a scalping bot that gives you scalping signals. Again, again, I'm not a financial professional, so these aren't anything that you should take to heart. Always do your due diligence. But what I really like are these stock breakouts. Some of these stock breakouts, it'll show there's a breakout or a breakdown, and you can use that with the indicator. You can get a double confirmation if you really like the stock. So that's something I really like. And then repeated flow, I like that just because it gives exposure for a lot of stocks that have a lot of liquidity in their options. So bullseye bot, crypto signals, crypto breakouts, large sweeps, all kinds of good stuff. So really happy with some of those and how they turned out. Okay, so I'm just going to go through these. Oh, okay, so actually I should go over this because the last video I made, this was based off of this indicator, but the last video I made was on Philip Morris, and it was a week ago. And I told you that the indicator hit right here. And I was kind of looking at spreads that were 95, 96, right? And we also looked at a spread that was also 96 and 97. So just to show you that the indicator that I'm starting to use actually kind of makes sense sometimes. It hit this trend and it was below this MA, which is again by Lux Algo. This is where it said to buy. It was right at this level. It was at 95. And the spread that we were looking at was 96 to 97 or 95 to 96. And what it did the next couple of days was that lifted off and peaked at about 98 and a half. Had you done that spread or even just bought a call for 2 or 3 weeks in length, that you would have came out green on this. In fact, you would have still been green on the spread right now. So this is a really good example. In fact, every video, I think I'm going to just find an example. And that way, the next video, we can just see exactly if it actually made a move or not. So let's go through. So Philip Morris was a good example. Let's kind of go through these. Was a buy. Okay, Disney. This is a good one. Just recently, just fast forwarding to now time because again, it's November for me. So Disney just recently added Robert Iger to their board of executives. I think I don't follow Disney too often, but I saw that news, and so then I saw that it popped, and then it also came back down. But right now, Disney has a sell signal on the indicator. So when I look back, there's a sell, sold again. There's a bought, and then there's a sold again, and then now it's giving another sell signal. So we're noting this right now. Disney's at 96.35. If you were to make a spread, see if I can log in. Okay, I can. So let's look at Disney and see if we can make a spread that makes sense here. And it's down a lot today. So let's see if we were to give like these cells, let's see how long it took. So This was the 6th and it didn't actually go down until 2 weeks later. This one was immediate. This one took 25. That one took 3 weeks. That one didn't really go that as far. This one is going down. So if we did a month would make the most sense here. So if we did something like, let's see, because it's December 2nd this week. So we'll probably want January 6th. So if we were to buy a call, let's turn this into a spread. So if we were to buy like a, because it's at 96 right now, Bollinger Band's at 88, so cut the difference. So that would be what, 6, 7, 8, before, so 92. Let's play it conservative and do 93, 92. So if we did buy the 93 and then we sold that one, it's 40 bucks. That's a little expensive. Let's go back a week. So let's go December 30th. So let's go 93, 92. So sell 92 and then buy this one. Okay, 35 bucks. So let's think about this for a second. If we were to buy 3 of these at 0.3, let's say we got it at 3, that'd be 90 bucks. We'd be buying it for $90, which, well, it might not even be that. We'd be buying it for $105. And then our max profit is going to be 195. So we'd be able to double our money if it does come down in that time frame. So I like that trade. You could play it even riskier. You could even play it a little riskier and go like December 23. So like, let's say you bought the 93, selling the 92, comes up to 32. If you were to get it filled at 30, which would be, I'd prefer it to be, if you could get 3 for under 100 bucks and then your max profit's 210, I like that a lot better. But that would mean that December 22nd, that means you'd have until, that's a pretty good amount of time, honestly. It'd be right here. So it would have to make up its mind by then. If it goes on another bull run, it would really prolong it, in which case maybe getting December 30th, or maybe even if you go with December, let's say you go with January 6th, okay? Okay, so like, let's say you go January 6th and you just buy, let's just say you buy the 93, sell the 92, pay the premium of the 40 right now, and pay the 40, okay? It's gonna be 40 right now. As a week goes by and let's say it does rocket, then you can just buy another average down and then hopefully you can get a 35 average. That won't be too far off, and you still get the extra 2, and you also get the extra 2 weeks, just like the other spread that we're looking at. Instead of buying the shorter time and then it decays fast and then you're ending up to have to average down on something that's going to expire close. So again, Disney sell signal right now, looking at 92, 93 as like a target area, which would be really nice, which is conservative. You could go at the bottom of the Bollinger Band if you wanted to go 88, but I like to stay conservative when it comes to these spreads, especially when they're out of the money. So I like the 93, 92. You could even get a put right now and just have 2 or 3 months on it and could go that route. So again, so we looked at Philip Morris last video. This one is going to be on Disney. So next video we'll be making sure that we go over the Disney place. So thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to hit like and subscribe at the bottom right of the video. Congratulations to Ram for winning the month of September Hall of Fame. Nice job there. Check out the other videos. Thank you guys. Again, not a licensed professional. If you need any kind of financial help, reach out to a financial advisor. Thank you for watching the video. Manage your risk. Have a great day. Enjoy your day. And then also I will see you next time on the video. Thank you guys. Have a good one.